Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin, and today we're talking about my new seed haul. And this was from like 4 different companies, plus some, exchanges and some seed saving and stuff like that. We're going to rattle these off pretty quick because the real star of today's video is going to be onions. And I meant to make this video quite a while ago, because I want to make sure that you guys get your onion seeds in time to join me virtually for your own onion party at your own house. Now, it doesn't really require much time, maybe 30 minutes at the most. You're going to need any kind of container with holes in the bottom of it. You're going to need some kind of dirt and soil or whatever you want. As long as it's well draining, but it has some nutrition to it. Okay, and then you're going to need your seed packets. So, in fact, let's just go ahead and go through this right now. I have a full video, a complete video guide on how to grow onions. Now, I will link that at the end of this video for you to watch that all the way through if you have not already. Whoa, this seed packet's opening. Oh, I gotta be careful of that one. But anyhow, so you guys, if you haven't seen it already, it has the dates of what to do when and why we do things in that video. But today is just your reminder that in about 1 week from now, and you can start your seeds usually anytime between July 19th all the way up to September 1st. Is what I like to do for Central Florida, even North Florida, South Georgia, anywhere in that zones. Like 10A can kind of wait a little bit if you need to delay like a month, but anywhere sort of Central Florida and up, you should be getting your onions started, unless you're like in a real cold zone, and then you're doing long day onions, intermediate day onions. I'm talking to the short day onion people, to be more specific. So what I did was order short day onions, and I'll just give you a little clue as to what I did order. You can do whatever you want. I've done a lot of different varieties of red, yellow. This will be my first year doing white and shallots. And then of course bunching onions, I think you can do just about any time down here. But we're talking specifically the ones that need the short day and need to go in the fall and be started. If you're starting from seed, this is the time, July 19th. We're going to have the party the 20th just because of how our lives worked out. But if you are ordering from Dixondale or any other company where they give you the starts, that are a few inches tall, you probably won't even get them to the first week of November. So get them in the ground immediately, okay? That's my advice to you. But that's probably all in that video. So we're going to grow plethora onion, Bella Luna onions. This is white. It's not a big one. Oh, should I be explaining? Okay, this is a yellow granix. Warrior, white and red, and these are bunching onions. I just need to start more of those. King Richard leeks. If you're doing leeks, start your leeks. If you're doing garlic, get your garlic in the fridge as soon as possible. Get that vernalizing, is that right? You got to get that cold for several weeks before you put that in the ground. And then creme brulee is my shallots. I have friends at a neighboring homestead that are doing, or farm, they are doing a different shallot. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. And then for my red onion, I didn't bring out the packets in the fridge, but we'll be doing the Chianti red again. I probably grew enough red onions this year to last us 2 years, if not 3. Those were very superior. So anyhow, that's my onion spiel. Now let's go through all the different other seeds that I bought. Let's start with lettuces and things like that. So I do have a lot of saved lettuces, from everything from romaines to Vulcan Reds, Flashy Trout. I have all those little leaf lettuces. I can't even remember them all. Merlot, Bronze Beauty. I have all that. This year, oops, hold on. Well, this isn't lettuce, but this is red tabby spinach. And I have a little bit of seed left over from last year, but we're going to go big again. So I ordered another pack. Red Russian kale. I finally ran out of that. More Crispino. This is sort of like a mini iceberg head of lettuce. I love that. I love the little crunchiness and the frillies. Then I decided to treat myself. This was a big treat because I bought the big collections. And so this is Salanova Premier Collection. And it has more of the butter crunch kind of look to it. It's more rounded, and you just pull the whole head. It's not a leaf lettuce per se. You can probably do it that way, but you can just pull the whole head, and I'm going to treat myself to doing that this year. I did that 2 or 3 years ago, and I really I did a butter crunch, something like that. It was so delicious. I don't know why I didn't keep up with it, but well, probably because I have so many varieties of lettuce. I just switch them up all the time. And then I have Salanova Foundation, which is a little bit more of the spiky heads, just to have a variety in my salad bowl. I gotta have variety, right? You know. Next, okay, let's go kind of brassicas. I still do have some Godzilla. And then last year I did Snow Crown and Twister cauliflower. But this year, just because I'm trying to keep most of my orders to one company, I was trying. And I was trying to meet that quota or limit for free shipping. So that's why you see most of this from Johnny's. But Twister cauliflower, Dead on cabbage, and I still have Brunswick cabbage in the fridge, and I probably have some other cabbages. I probably have Stonehead also in the fridge from last year. And Bell Star broccoli. I've been doing Godzilla broccoli for 3 seasons, I think, and I love it. I do absolutely love it. And I did end up making a Haas order, and that's where I usually get Godzilla from. But eons ago, probably 5 years plus ago, I used to grow Bell Star. So I just wanted to give that another try, see if the new improved F1s were going to be something I would fall in love with again. Probably going to see a lot of variety in my garden this year. Lots of variety. Imperial artichoke. Now, I've done green globe, and I did another variety of artichoke. Very difficult. I don't know that I can do it here in coastal Florida, because our winters run a little bit more like a 10A, which makes it hard to go ahead and to get the cold that's required for most artichokes. But we're going to go ahead and try this since it's the first year flowering. We're just going to, another experiment in the garden. But it also requires 8 to 12 weeks, kind of pre-sowing before it gets into the transplanting into the ground. So we're going to start this along with the onions to give it plenty of time before, the cold of winter and the shortest day of the year. Let's talk about peppers. So you'll still see me grow a lot of the regulars that I do here in the garden right now and year after year. But I skipped last year's green peppercini or Greek pepperoncinis, and I love the Italian as well. But I just ran out of seed, and I didn't want to make an order just for one, variety. So they're back, and I need to can some more, and I love these. The Cubanelles, I couldn't resist because they are simply 100 seeds for like $3 and a quarter. So why not put some more in the seed box? And then California Wonder peppers. Now I have grown bullnose. I have grown the King something one from I think it's from Baker Creek. All those are good, but back when I was first starting gardening, I really liked the California Wonder. So we're just going to return to it because it was conveniently right on the website there. Black Beauty eggplant is going to probably make a comeback this upcoming growing season. It doesn't, the one I have right now is barely producing. It doesn't like where it's at. So we'll probably put it back somewhere in a more sunnier location. I have some Aswad, I hope I'm saying that right, and Melazane Rosa de Rotunda, and probably just put like 1 or 2 of these in the garden for the, probably, I don't know if I'll do it this fall or just this coming spring. Let's talk celery real quick, because celery takes a long time. Once again, just like the other artichokes, takes forever to go from little seed into, just even like this takes like 6 weeks. But then once they get transplanted, man, they do take off. And they can do well with a little bit of cold and frost. So if you're going to start from seed, I do recommend that you start it along with your onions. You can usually find starts like around here in Brevard County. I can usually find them about November 1st. If you want to wait that long, that's fine. I found that my starts this past year were huge, and they grew side by side with the ones I did by seed, and both did excellent. But you do have to start early. Okay. This is a new variety for me. I'm just trying it out. It's old seed. Oh, actually, it's not that old. Maybe it was just something they didn't want to start, so I ended up with it in my hands. And then my Tango is my tried and true. I love Tender Crisp also. Not a huge fan of the white or the pink celery, Chinese celery, but if you're going to go with one, I pick white over the pink. Pink is so cute, but I really gotta say, it just didn't do it for me, and flavor-wise. It could be my soil. It could be a lot of things. So try what you want to try. I'm not. Anyhow, back tomatoes. We're gonna again go with the South Florida, like crazy again this year. Probably more in the spring versus the fall. I'm going to do the Napa Chardonnay. Cherry tomato will probably volunteer. The Moby cherry tomato more in the fall. And then we're going to hit the spring real hard with the large South Florida tomato that I got the seed out of Immokalee. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of commercial variety. It's excellent. It's split resistant, disease resistant, or crack resistant. What, I don't know. I love it. It fits the bill for everything. As far as the heirlooms and all the others I tried, I'm not real sure that I'll bring back all of them this year, but I'm looking at a couple paste tomatoes, and I have seed for one of them. I'll talk about that another time when I'm a little bit better prepared. I got the Toma Verde, Tomatia, and I was also looking at the Super Verde, but they were sold out. And so anyhow, this I may put in the fall garden too. I may put like the oddballs in the fall garden, and then just like the productions for the canning in the spring. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. So I'm excited about that. And also we'll bring back some Aunt Molly's ground cherries. This past spring, you saw me up in the North Garden grow the green crop bush bean. These are determinate. They pretty much flush once, maybe a little bit on a second round, but after that you're done. But they make really great, very long, somewhat flat, almost like Italian. They say bush bean, but they're kind of a little like they have Italian bean in them. Love those. And I did end up collecting enough seed, but I didn't know that at the time of ordering, so I went ahead and got some more. Things that go in the ground, let's talk about that. French breakfast radishes are going in as one of my root crops. I'm not going to do like the icicle and the sparkler and all that anymore. We're just gonna. That was just too much, I grew him for the bunny, but then I ended up, the bunny passed away. Um, God rest her soul, because she was 10 years old. She did really good. She ate organic and very healthy her whole life. And I miss her. The other day I was telling Jack, I miss Lulu. I hate when I have to throw away some extra herbs that I didn't need to use and I can't give them to her. So anyhow, French breakfast, we're just going to grow these for Jack. And then turnips. This is based on Jim Kowaleski mentioning these all the time in the Pete Canaris videos. So hakurei, they say there is sweet turnip. I'm not sure. I'm used to the purple shoulders traditional one, and I can eat them. I could grow them fine, but didn't just like crave them, and neither did my family. So we'll try that. Okay, let's go on to squashy things. Market More 76 will be my slicing cucumber. I'm not really married to any one brand. I like the marketer to brand. I mean variety. I like the burpless. I don't know. We're gonna. I've done this one before. So since it was at Johnny's, I went ahead and threw it in the cart. Max Pack is new to me. I love a Boston pickling cucumber, and I haven't tried Chicago pickling, but I do love that. I need to go ahead and get pickles by 2024. I kind of missed my opportunity last year because I was too late. When I put a seed packet in, it ended up getting disease and bugs. And so we got 0 cucumbers last year or earlier this year. But so we're going to go all out with, this is supposed to be a really good producing pickling cucumber. Zephyr squash. I love this for summer squash. It's half green, half yellow. I've done all the crooked necks and stuff too. Those are all great. But we're going to try this. Definitely by March we'll have a bunch in, but I may even pop 1 or 2 in just for fall. We'll see. We got to get into our dry season in order to get these to go. So that might be like a November, December thing. And then, okay, so we're going back to the patty pans, and I used to do patty pans. I've done the Pattison Mabry Scallop Golden one, which was excellent. The Bennings Green Tint was Jack's favorite also. We did the Sunburst, but that has been discontinued and replaced by the Lemon Sun. So this is what they had that resembled what we were used to. We bought a pack of that for this year. Now let's talk about things that are a little bit different. We're going to do stevia. We're going to, it's like $5 a plant in a pot. And I thought, okay, for $5, we're going to try the seed. It takes quite a while to get it up and going. It does like zones 9 through 11. So we're going to put that in with the onions. Anise hyssop, we're also going to, this is 6 through 9, so I hope we can do okay with this. I'm going to get this started also with the onions, lemon bee balm, but I already have some starts, so this will be for the spring. Let's talk flowers, you guys. We'll just rattle these off pretty quickly. White swan marigolds. That should be beautiful. Raspberry cream gumfrina. Rebecca triloba, and that's a perennial if I remember right. It's like a black-eyed Susan. Iron cherry stock. I have no idea if we can grow stock in Florida, but I thought we would try it at least in an overwinter or maybe early spring scenario. And I really love the color of that. Potomac Early Sunrise Mix Snapdragons, and I tried Snapdragons once before and was not very good at it, but I hope I have more knowledge now to get these going for spring. I want to put those up front. Probably more in the circular garden, but we'll see where they go. So Pink Sunday Salvia, and Sunday spelled Sundae. And these are going to be sort of like my salvia replacement under that one window. The white salvia I have there, beautiful as it is, it just gets washed out with the yellow house. And I needed something more bright and colorful there. So if I can this winter, I'll pop that salvia out and put it somewhere in a, may actually put it back here. Just somewhere a little bit where it stands out better. Sunday mix celosia, that's just mixed colors, beautiful celosia. Persian carpet zinnias, we're going to actually start those right away because I want these to be blooming by the time we have our fall, like our October, end of October fall display with hay and pumpkins and such. These are all the beautiful fall colors, so we're going to start those sooner. And I don't know how to say this. Zinnia, Cosmos, and it's Xsenia, beautiful hot pink colors. I thought that would be lovely somewhere. And then we have great orange nasturtiums all in the front that volunteer every year. They come back up now for a couple of years in a row. I wanted to add red to that mix, so I thought that would, I don't know, somewhere down the line, somewhere along the fence, where it can kind of try to trail upward. That was just such a showstopper. People actually told me, you know, they found me out and they were like, we love your orange flowers. So got a new color up front. And then for zinnias, I picked the Cinderella Peach. Love this so much. I kept coming back to it going, I need to order that, but I already had it in my seed box. The whole Cinderella line and collection are really beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna start those early too, so we can have plenty of those going for the fall. They got more, all that orange and peachiness. That'll be beautiful. And then you know, I have a whole bucket full of zinnias from years past, and it just sits in there, and I don't know how great the germination rate is on any of them, but sometimes if I have a place to fill, I'll just sprinkle them wherever. And I did up front, and I noticed I had a lime to blush zinnia that survived all the heat in the shed and came up, and so I saved those seeds, and we're gonna have some of those probably for spring. Well, you got, oh, carrots. Did we do carrots? Okay, so I'm leaving my comfort zone of Hercules carrots. We're gonna go with Narvik F1 pelleted carrots. They look about the same. No surprises there. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this seed haul. I hope I will definitely see you guys back next week. Don't forget to check out the video of how to start, you know, the game plan and guide for growing onions in Florida. And I can't wait to have an onion party with you. We are going to use the hashtag onion party, and that way hopefully I'll be able to look and see what all you guys did too. So be sure to put it on your social media, and if I can figure out how to save it, I'll put it in a video. All right, you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.